On this episode of the Layover Live, Amber stops by to talk short versus long content. All right, and cut. We're good.
Wait, what are you doing?
Oh, we're just, going to make this a shorter piece of content.
No, not like that.
No?
No.
Ah. Hello everyone and welcome to episode 76 of the Layover Live, where we bring you the top article from the Layover each week. I am not Jason Swick, I'm Grant Stoltz. Jason's on vacation right now, but we're doing business as usual, and I'm joined here by Amber Gallegos, digital content editor. And we're really excited to have you here because we're talking about an interesting topic that we get asked a lot, and that is the idea of how long should my content be? Should I have a short piece of content or long pieces of content? And we're coming to you with an article from Marketing Muse, again, talking about just that exactly. When should I make several short pieces of content versus one long form of content? So, I guess the big question there is one long post better than many short ones?
Yeah, and that's actually part of the article title. And a question we get a lot about content length, how long should it be? And I think that not necessarily. One long post versus shorter posts, it just depends on what you're trying to accomplish. So we never want to have long content just for the sake of having long content. You really need to think about what you're trying to accomplish with the content and have the length be as long as it needs to be to serve that purpose. And the article talks about how there's back and forth among content marketers about how long of length content should be. And they really kind of dispel the myth that there is a set standard for how long content should be, which is kind of what I've always believed. So that was reassuring, that it just have it be as long as it should be to make your point.
Gotcha, okay. And then, talking about maybe people are saying, should I write a lot of words, a few words, how long should my content be, again, to get the point across? Is there any good way to determine content length per se?
Yeah, for sure. So the article also talks about having a content strategy, and within that, identifying your audience. So knowing who you're writing to really will dictate how long the content should be. As destination marketers, we know that the typical online visitor to a destination website is a female in the planning stages. So we want the content to speak to that planner who is really looking for information to make a decision about their trip. So have the content be as long as it needs to be to help them make that decision. So if you have maybe a things to do page that's 500 to 700 words, but it kind of outlines what you have at your second and third level on your website, then that's adequate. And as you go to the second and third level, maybe you get more and more lengthy. And
Gotcha.
Then they also talk about having topic clusters. Okay. So one maybe pillar post that then gives an overview and branches out. So again, for DMO, that might look like a main top level things to do page, and then second level pages that are like family friendly things to do outdoors, or arts and culture, where you can dig in. And then you can also accomplish that through blogs too, that are maybe more seasonal or by the month or by the weekend, and you really dig into what's timely. And you could spend 1,000, 1,200 words on that, of just saying, hey, here's what's going on this whole month of June.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So again, no right answer per se, but yeah, it's kind of based off what your goals are.
Yeah, exactly.
Awesome. So I guess the final thing is maybe the other question to kind of answer in the article there is there a thing such as too short or too long?
Definitely, I'd say for sure. I mean, if you have a top level page that you really think should be performing for you in some way, like if your events page you think should be really up there, but you only have maybe 50 words of content on that page, you're leaving a lot up to the visitor, and you really want to hold their hand through the site to let them know, spell it out for them why your destination is so great. So you're maybe telling them about venues where events happen, or recurring events that happen every year or every weekend, and you're just really giving them the information. They want to read it or not, but at least it's there.
Gotcha.
On the other hand, if you have, a piece that's maybe 2,000 words on pizza places, you're maybe overdoing it. Maybe if you're going into the details about like dough making process at a certain pizzeria, that's not quite what they're looking for. They might just want a roundup of 2 sentences on this pizza place has that, this one has that, and just give them the gist of what they need to know.
Gotcha.
And maybe that could be 500 words.
Gotcha. All right.
Yeah.
Awesome. So short answer is it depends.
Yeah.
Just with most things in marketing. So anyway, Amber, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do
course.
appreciate it. I know this is a very complex topic as well.
Yes.
So thank you for kind of shedding some light on there as well. Anyway, we'll be back with more Layover Live. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time.